got some good workout here today, but the bigger picture for us is, I was really happy with the progress our guys made the entire spring. You got to hand it to the offense today. They made a bunch of plays. It is a little bit of a different tempo when you're going live. You got people in the stands. You got the noise going on. We wanted to put our players in that situation, so it's not the first time we go out to Chapel Hill. But having that experience now, hopefully our guys will be able to settle being out there, in more game-like situations. Really like the progress of our defense. I think our guys have totally bought in. We've had great leadership out of guys like Ray Davison, Devontae, Tony McCarry has really had a nice spring, and just all in all, like where we're at. We've obviously got a long way to go, though.
What did you think of Elijah Hicks today?
It didn't surprise me. He has made plays. I know y'all haven't seen it, but he's come in here and he's played like a veteran. He doesn't act like a freshman. He works at his craft. He's in there studying. He comes on the field with a ton of confidence, and he's got a lot of ability.
What about Quentin with the interception there at the end? When we've seen practice, we've seen more of him than we have in the past. What is Quentin Tartable doing this spring?
I don't know what his situation was in the past, but he's been a guy that has come out and seized a position by making plays. He's got some ability. Sometimes when a new staff comes in and a new set of eyes, players take that as, hey, I got a brand new opportunity to rebrand myself. So I think he's done a nice job doing that. He's been a real physical player for us, and he's made a lot of plays.
Is that something that Antoine Albert has done as well? He flashed early today.
Yeah, no, he's done some good things. And again, I don't know, what his situation was in the past, but he's got some athleticism, and he's been in the mix.
What did you thought of your defensive ends and outside linebackers, your pass rush in general today? Today wasn't great, but you don't get a realistic picture when you can't really get close to the quarterback. The only time you do is when you're free. So I think that all in all, we've got some edge pressure guys that can really rush a passer. I think that Alex Bunches and Uday and Cam Saffel all are potential guys that can give us a presence off the edge. Uday had a few big plays today. What's he done throughout spring ball, and what did you see as today as a culmination for him?
Well, I think he's got a tool set that lends itself to playing outside linebacker from a physical standpoint. Now we've got to get him to where his instincts and his coverage, concerns are not concerns for him. Where he just knows what to do, and that's going to take some reps. But I really like the edge presence that he brings. He's a physical player off an edge. He's got really good pass rush. He's got some hips. And today I remember seeing him miss one play, and unfortunately as coaches, you remember that one. He let a ball get outside of him. But for most of the spring, he's done a real nice job.
Did you see anything over the course of spring that maybe challenged something that you had assumed, either good or bad, made you rethink?
Well, we're still trying to evaluate if we're better in a four-man front or a three-man front. And, do the pieces that we have right now fit where we eventually want to go to? And I think it was really good to be able to get into both, 4- and 3-man fronts. And, we'll spend some time evaluating what front gets our best players on the field and what do they execute the best.
And will that 4-front be with a stand-up rush?
Yeah, we'll still have two. There'll be those outside linebacker candidates, but they'll be in a 2-point stance, and they can rush, drop, and do multiple things.
Okay, so it'll still be a 3-down alignment, but it'll be 3 plus
Sort of, yeah.
And when would you like to have that decision finalized?
Probably by September 3rd.
But you can go pretty late in camp, still tinkering.
Well, what we're doing is, we practice our base and our nickel every day. So, we just got to figure out, and I'm sure during the season, we will do both. It just, where's the preponderance going to go into? So,
what did you think out of your prevent look there at the end?
We wanted to get it on film, so it might convince us not to do it, but we didn't.
It worked once, then it really didn't work.
Yeah, no, we didn't execute it real well, but it's something that you want to teach your guys because you could get it in situations. It really was, a decision that I probably wouldn't have made on a Saturday. I just wanted to do it. If you had, 3rd and 35 maybe, but, in that situation, I probably would have done something different. We just wanted to get on film.
What did you think of your nickel, your nickel today that you mentioned just earlier?
I think our guys have done a nice job, understanding what we're trying to do out of it. We have more pressures out of that right now than in our base. And so, you know, we'll be in a 4-man rush, but we'll try to disguise it by, you know, bringing nickels, bringing corners, bringing backers.
When you were going live earlier, there was tackling. It seemed like there was a lot of gang tackling going on. Is that part of your philosophy? Get everybody
absolutely, absolutely. We got to get population to the ball. You know, when you get population to the ball, the first guy can make a tackle or miss. Second guy gets there. Third guy can rip a ball out, punch a ball out. You know, we have got to get multiple guys there.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay. All right, no worries, guys.